Welcome everyone. Surprise afternoon live. So we do have some stuff going on that I thought would be a good idea to talk about. So I've been getting a lot of messages, guys, and we've been getting some messages in my Etsy shop. So I thought this would be a great way to just, oh, look, I just seen the notification go out. Sweet, sweet. So I thought this would be a great way just to talk about it, to do a collective tribe reading. I do feel like we're having a lot of collective energy. So this isn't going to be like a subscriber energy reading. I'm really saving those for our Facebook subscribers only. Guys, we got monetized on Facebook. So if you haven't came over and checked out our Facebook page, please come over and do so. We are doing some members only perks, so I definitely recommend checking it out. But today's is definitely going to be collective for our tribe. So if you follow me and you feel like your energy is very similar to mine, or your journey is very similar to mine, it's because we're on the same collective tribe. Hi, Jenna. So I put my face out here today. I just want to show you guys how much better I feel. Hi, Honey. My honey is here helping us out. Honeys, go over and help on the Twitch. Hi, Diana. So yes, guys, as you can see, I'm feeling so much better. I am wearing my patch, guys, so it's working. It's working. I've had a rough few days. Like, I know if you guys watched the members only live a couple of days ago, I honestly did not delete it on purpose. It really was an accident. But I looked horrible. I looked so tired and so defeated and so drained. Please tell me the sound is okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're using the wrong mic. All right. There we go. How about now? And let me know if there's an echo. All right, so we're good. Everything's okay. Sorry, guys. Always learning over here. We're always learning. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're doing a collective tribal frustration reading, because here's what's happening, guys. Mars is in Gemini, and Mars is just whooping everyone's butt. So tower moments are happening everywhere. Everyone is experiencing them. Everyone is. Sorry, I'm so tired of being hot. But everyone, oh, thank you, honey, on Twitch. But yes, everyone's kind of dealing with the same situations, and you guys are messaging me and you're like, hey, what's going on? Why is this happening? I've been doing my inner work. I've been doing everything I was supposed to. I don't understand. It's because there's still something, guys. You don't have tower moments if there's nothing to work on. You know what I'm saying? You don't have tower moments if you've healed the things and moved on to the next thing to heal, because guys, you never run out of things to heal. Okay. But it tells me that you thought you dealt with it, and your way of dealing with it was ignoring it. Who does that, right? We all do that. So what's happened is Spirit has stepped in with this tower moment that they call it. And it just means that the obstacle that you were not willing to remove has been removed for you. And so really that's what tower moments are. And when Mars moved into Gemini back on August 20th. I'm sure you guys remember me talking about it because I've been talking about it until like we're blue in the face, right? But I knew it was going to be really impactful. I noticed that other tarot readers didn't talk about it until it actually was happening. So I kind of was a little proud of that. It was like I caught it and I knew that it was going to be an issue. And then also too, because we're on the twin journey, right? Collectively for our tribe. I knew that Mars being in Gemini, that all of this happening in Gemini was very impactful for the ones on the twin journey. Now, guys, it doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on, whether it's a twin flame journey or whatever type of journey. There's several other types of spiritual journeys, and not everyone is a twin flame. Not everyone has a twin flame, and they have like other purposes, other things that they're supposed to do, right? But here's the thing with Mars and Gemini, Miss Elle is here. Hi, Miss Elle. But everyone is experiencing the towers. Again, doesn't matter, twin, not twin. If you're in a karmic relationship, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in. If you're in a soulmate relationship, me and Junior have been experiencing tower moments left and right. Let me tell you. But here's what I can tell you about our soulmate, guys. A soulmate, equal effort. If I say, I don't know, I'm stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is happening, it's like we each try to, fix it equally, right? It's equal effort. It's two people putting in the equal effort to make each other happy, or comfortable or whatever, right? So it doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in, doesn't matter what type of journey you're on. Everyone is getting these massive tower moments and they suck, right? Tower moments bring change. Nobody likes change. That's why we swept it under the rug and trying to ignore it, right? So yes, guys, that's kind of what's happening to everyone. And so I'm going to give you a couple examples before we start with the collective reading. Here's one. Ready? Moving. Moving suddenly. And I don't mean like you moved because your lease came out. That's not what I mean at all. I mean like you moved because something happened to your house and you couldn't live there anymore. Breakups are happening everywhere, right, guys? Some of you guys knew it was coming, and some of you guys again ignored it and just swept it under the rug. Jobs, people are changing careers, not just jobs, they're changing careers. Okay. This is massive. People have been doing these jobs. I have one person, I'm not going to mention any names, no worries, in my Etsy shop. By the way, did you guys see that video that I accidentally posted public from the Etsy shop? I did go back and put it private, and I did inform the young lady that happened. My bad. It happens, guys. But that's why I never say any names in the readings. It's not that I don't want to be more intimate or more closer to you. Birthdays are important, so I'll always mention birthdays. So if you get a reading in the Etsy shop, guys, please make sure not to forget to send me your name and your birthday. It's definitely helpful. Do I need it? No, because I connect to your energy, so I don't really need it. But it definitely helps, and it definitely gives me my own confirmation that you belong in my tribe, that spirit drew you for a reason, right? All right, so Mars in Gemini. So what's happening this coming week, and for some of us, again, you know how I always say that I feel the energy early. Guys, I've been on here for like 2 years, and the thought occurred to me to come on here and do this live and tell you that I'm through it. I've always felt the energy early. I should have been doing this for a long time. Like every time we have a full moon, right before the full moon, I should come on here and be like, hey, this is what happened. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm definitely through the hurdle. But Mars and Venus squaring off. And it's just exactly how it sounds. When there's a square on the chart, right, it means they're at 90 degrees from each other. And when there's a square, there's tension, there's fighting, there's what's the aggression, you know what I mean? So Mars is already about like aggression, right? Oh, okay, Miss L, I hope you can make it back. Wow, there's a lot of musicians in here. So I can't sing to save my life, so I have no idea. But anyway, Junior can. But anyway, Um, so Mars and Venus squared. So what this means is like the feminine energy, Venus in Virgo, where she's the most comfortable, right? And then Mars in Gemini, not necessarily so comfortable, but not necessarily uncomfortable. Mars is like never uncomfortable. Mars is that planet that never gets embarrassed. Have you guys ever met somebody like that? Like nothing ever bothers them. They're always like in their zen. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they could care less what a fool you act like. It has nothing to do with them. So that's kind of Mars, right? And it's like they don't care. They're gonna go and they just like Mars is also like what's that? It's itching me, honey. The patch is itching. But what's that? The saying like bull in a china shop, that's Mars, right? Mars is like I'm just going to run through here. And if I smash it, I smash it, but I'm getting to where I want to go, right? So that's Mars. Venus is more calm, more, let's think things through. Let's not make rash decisions. Let's not do something that's going to freaking hurt me later. You know what I'm trying to say? So yes, like Mars definitely and Venus squaring off is definitely, I don't want to say it's not a good thing, guys, because again, astrology is a tool and we're supposed to be using these tools. So yes, whatever tools you use, whether it's your crystals, whether it's your tarot, whether it's your astrology, whatever it is, Laura Weber, thank you. Whatever it is, it's definitely a tool and you need to use it. Okay. So I'm going to use my example. So I'm not picking on you guys and you guys can't think that I'm like being judgmental or being mean. I'm not, guys. I'm just going through it so I understand it. Okay. All right. So mine is definitely the masculine energy of we're going to quit smoking. We're done with this crap. We're not putting this stuff. I don't know why I keep cussing. Somebody's in here as a cusser. And we're not putting this stuff in our bodies anymore, right? And then there's the feminine energy that's like, you know, self-love, self-care, be careful of your emotional state, love yourself, put your makeup on, smell good. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they're fighting each other. And it's like your masculine energy is like, we're going to get this done. And your feminine is like, please be patient. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's definitely like internal clashing. So what I'm saying here and why I'm telling you all of this is because you're going through something that's going to be very similar. That's why you're drawn to me, right? Oh, look at Jenna says I'm quitting too. Jenna, I cried for a month straight. And then I found the patch. Junior's parents gave me a couple of patches that they had. I'm definitely going to get my own. It definitely works. Yes. Yes, it is a big deal. Guys, how you look, how you represent yourself, whether you brush your teeth in the morning, guys, whether you put your makeup on, whether you smell good or not, definitely reflects on how you're feeling about yourself internally, okay? So yeah, if you can smell your BO, don't just put deodorant on, get in the shower, change your clothes, do your hair, put your makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get with it, guys. Okay, so yes, I definitely had a little bit of a breakdown a couple days ago. And I definitely felt that clash between masculine energy and feminine energy. I definitely felt like, I don't want to say a push pull, it was like a clash. You know what I'm saying? And so when that happened, I had this complete breakdown, just tears flowing. No one could look at me. It was just coming out, just flowing. I don't even know how to explain it. Could have definitely be that Pisces full moon, because again, I do feel the energies a little earlier, but also Mars and Venus fixing the clash. I definitely feel like that's what it was. I felt like it was an internal conflict between my masculine energy and my feminine energy, and they were definitely going at it. Which one won is the question, right? So I do feel like Virgo is in, or Venus in Virgo is like where it's comfortable, right? And then the sun is also in Virgo. We're in Virgo season, so happy birthday, Virgos. But so I definitely feel like divine feminine energy had a little bit more assistance with the sun. The sun is the most powerful, right? So I definitely felt like the
Hi, Ann Gates. So I definitely felt like, Venus had a little bit, masculine was going to hear feminine energy out. They might not like it. They might still push through, but they were going to at least stop and hear the feminine energy out. I don't feel like masculine energy just pushed through. I feel like they heard, and I feel like they understand. And I feel like there's compassion on both sides. So when the clash happens, it's like it has to happen in order for them to work together. Do you see what I mean? Can you see how I'm trying to explain it, like in my own I'm gonna stop smoking cigarettes journey? You see what I'm saying? So it's like I knew I was not gonna smoke another cigarette. I had kept smoking. I had the puffer. I keep calling it the puffer. Junior uses that the elf bar or something like that. I had cigarettes. And I was like, well, I'm only going to smoke one after I eat. And then I'm only going to smoke like one when I wake up. And then I'm only going to smoke one like before I go to bed. And then I'm only going to smoke one, when I wake up at 3:00 in the morning. Well, I'm only smoking the whole pack like I normally do, right? So, yes, I had to get to where I'm not putting this in my body anymore. And in order for that to happen, my masculine energy and my feminine energy definitely had to go at it. And I definitely feel like both sides were heard. And I definitely feel a lot more balanced now. Like I understand that I still need to continue to push through. And I also understand that I need to stop and take breaks. And I don't know, freaking love myself. You know what I'm saying? So yes, guys, if you're feeling those types of things, definitely one, listen to Miss Al. She always has amazing advice on what we should be doing for self-care, self-love, and she's posting right now in the comments, so I'm just saying check it out. But make sure that you're having compassion and understanding for both sides. And if you're on the twin journey, this is the exact same, except for it's two separate bodies, right? But I do, in my own personal journey, we have come to a, I don't know what the word is. I feel like we've had an understanding of what union is for quite some time, but we weren't really working together. We were clashing, right? And I feel like we finally come to an understanding that yes, we catapulted each other's spiritual journey. That was the whole point. But now it's time for us to get on our path and to get on our purpose. And I think we also come to an understanding that we're both right. There's no I'm right and you're wrong, or you're wrong and I'm right, whatever. There's none of that. We're both right. Was he supposed to do what he's doing? Absolutely. Was I supposed to do what I'm doing? Absolutely. Were we supposed to get angry with each other about what we're doing? Absolutely not. And that was the delay. That was the expectations, guys. But that was what caused like all the friction and all the stuff. So for me, I'm kind of glad that Mars moved into Gemini. In fact, I knew that I was going to be glad Mars moved into Gemini before it ever happened. When I seen it coming in the charts, I knew that it was going to be powerful, and I knew it was going to give me some sort of I don't want to say breakaway because that's not what happens, but it's freedom. It's definitely freedom. When you're on this journey, you get this bond, and all of a sudden you have this like undeniable loyalty, right? And it's like you can't break away from that loyalty. We try, we cut cords, and we do the little, let's get a candle and a ritual and write it on paper and burn it, and none of that works, right? And we're still here, and we're like, this sucks. But it's like, as soon as I always say it, I say it all the time, guys. As soon as you start working with the energy, hi Kim, then instead of against the energy, then the things come into place the way they're supposed to, and a heck of a lot easier. All right, guys, that's enough jibber jabber. 20 minutes. I feel like everybody understands though, right? We all on the same page. Who else is dealing with inner conflict in here? I want to hear everyone saying me. Because if you follow me, if you're drawn to me, look at this. Scorpio. Strong Scorpio energy, but we're all transforming. We're all on this horse. We're all riding through with our victory flag, and we're all doing the things. You see what I'm saying? So who else in here is having internal conflict? Masculine, feminine energy, going at it, and needing to find balance. Let's find out. The first card that comes out, 5 of Wands. Challenges. All right. So let's look at the first one. The first one was the 5 of Wands. I do sense that it's very challenging. It's whatever is happening. Again, internal conflict. It's about change. Some sort of change is here. And it's very possible collectively, we do have some of us that went willingly. Miss Owl. I changed the camera so I can see the comments now. It's pretty cool. But anyway, some of us went willingly and some of us did not. Some of us were definitely, I kept getting the energy of like clawing the dirt, like not wanting to go, being pulled by our heels and just clawing the dirt. But it changed. Something has changed suddenly. It's like change came in and it happened very suddenly. It is going to bring you a victory, but you don't see it yet. I do because I stopped smoking. But yeah, you don't see it yet. All right, let's keep going. All right, so what I'm getting here is the change, the challenges that's happening right now. The change that's here is actually something you wanted. How am I going to get it away from the sun? There we go. The 9 of Cups says it's divine wishes being granted. So it's like whatever change is here, you prayed for it. Let's use me for an example again. Ready? Kim, that's definitely going to change soon, right? But sorry, thrown off. Ooh, see how the comments throw you off? So for me, for example, is I wanted to quit smoking. I wanted to quit. I was done with it. It was super hard. I definitely struggled. I cried. I came on here and talked to you guys about it several times. But yeah, it was like there was definitely lots of issues, but it's something I wanted. I prayed for it. Please help me quit smoking. You see what I'm saying? All right, so the sudden changes. Some of you feel like you can't do it. I wish the sun. I love the sun, and then there's an issue here. But the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is telling me you feel like you can't do something, and don't worry. I felt like I couldn't do it too, and I just want to say, when I realized that I was ready to do it, I was at the bottom. You literally have to be at the bottom of your well before you can start to rise. I mean, that's everybody knows that. But we don't want to get to the bottom. So we hold it off or we push it off, or we're like, I don't have to get to the bottom. I can start here. And it's not true. In order to really change something, really transform something, you have to be completely done with it. A lot of times, guys, when you're trying to cut cords and stuff like that, and it's not working, that's why. A 4 of Swords tells me this is a time to pause. This is a time to pause. What I've been getting with the 4 of Swords is pause, reflect, and redirect your energy. I actually talked about this yesterday, and yesterday's fire signs live readings, because I said that while I was out there crying and having my emotional meltdown, I made this little funny cartoon meme that showed like a picture of me with these big bug eyes. And a picture of this like cartoon cigarette with like a pitchfork and devil horns, it was like beating me up in a boxing ring, you know what I mean? But talk about reflecting and redirecting your energy. So I feel like that's kind of what you're learning to do right now. It's like the victory is coming, but it's not quite here. And you're waiting for it. We have Temperance energy, so some strong Sagittarius energy. We have the 10 of Swords. There's that completion, finally. And the King of Cups. All right, so I don't know who's in here. All right, King of Cups is my Divine Masculine clue card. So collectively, we are on a twin journey, but I really didn't expect that card to come out. So what I'm getting here, okay, challenges. You are trying to do something. It's very challenging. You don't understand why it's happening, but Spirit's telling me you actually asked for it, and you asked for it so you could heal from something. That's Sagittarius Temperance energy. But it's also telling me that it took a really long time to get here, and now it's here, and now it's like, what? All right. So I do feel like you can't do something. What you feel like you can't do is you can't stop doing it. That's me with the cigarettes. I'm like, hi, Al. I'm like, yeah, like I'm having a hard time. Like maybe I can't quit smoking. That was so dumb. Yes, I can. But I had that notion. I had that idea. Like I couldn't do it, or that I couldn't do it this quickly. You see what I'm saying? All right. I do feel like the victory comes in. I feel like it comes in as soon as you reflect and redirect your energy, just like I did. But it's also very possible for some of us that some sort of communication could be needed. The King of Cups is like the counselor, the mentor, the therapist, the person that you run to and tell everything about how you feel, about what's happening with you, about what's been going on. You trust them. You trust them with your emotions. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. But yeah, for those of you that are on the twin journey, this is definitely going to be about divine masculine energy here. For others of you, this could be about like a therapist. So I moved, right? Here we go, vulnerability, public vulnerability. I have to find a new therapist. So I moved, and so I did kind of go through that thing where I was like, oh, I'm better now. I'm healed. I don't need to see a therapist anymore. Everything's gonna be fine now, right? Yeah, no. Life happens, guys. We all need someone to talk to. Do we have like our spouses and our best friends and that kind of thing? Yes, but they don't have this type of energy. This type of energy is the person that you tell, like even your inner demons, your darkest, deepest secrets. We don't run around telling everyone that. You see what I'm saying? So this is someone who's like very trusting, very trustworthy. You trust this person. I'm not saying that you don't trust your spouse. And like Junior, he knows everything almost about me. You know what I'm saying? Miss Tina, she's my soul sister. She almost knows everything. My own sister, you know what I'm saying? She almost knows everything. You know who knows everything? My old therapist. You know who's going to know everything? My new therapist. So I'm kind of definitely getting here that the victory comes in, guys, when you decide to redirect that energy, when you decide to, one, finally be ready to heal, but also when you're ready to talk about it, and when you're ready to like talk about it and be honest about it. All right, guys, that's it. Collective reading. Let's do a little guidance before I say that's it. All right, let's do magical times. And I'm going to offer free readings, guys. So thanks for hanging out. That was super cool, right? So if you want a union card, just find out. Oh, exciting. I'm not even going to take any more because that's so it. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. That is so important, guys. You're on the twin journey. There is twin journey energy. That's the whole point of being on the journey. And you're supposed to use that energy. Your twin is in, regardless of whether they incarnated in this lifetime or not, regardless of whether they've passed away or not, regardless of whether they're married or off doing God knows what or not, it doesn't matter. They still have energy and it still flows back and forth. Use that energy. That's what I do every day. When I get ready to start, I tell my twin higher self, hey, we're fixing to go do a reading. Let's get it on, right? And that's what happens. Union, you work with the energy. I probably shouldn't have said it like that, but you guys know what I mean. It's like, you put the energy together and you work together and you create this, right? All right. So it also says join forces with friends and flourish. So if you're feeling withdrawn, I know I was feeling withdrawn. I recently just moved. I moved out into the country. I wanted to be in the country. It's more peaceful out here. Not saying that where I wasn't peaceful, but I had really a lot of neighbors, a lot of closeness. And not saying I love all my neighbors, guys. I miss you guys terribly. But I definitely I'm learning how to control the energy. I'm learning how to, when you're an empath, you feel so much emotion. And if you don't have any type of understanding of what's happening, it can become so overwhelming and can definitely mess with your own like emotional stability. And so I'm learning that as an empath, I have to protect my energy. And you know what's really funny, guys? So for you other tarot readers out there that watch me and told me, hey, you're going to have to learn how to protect your energy. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm so strong. I can do this. I can read tarot 24/7. Like, I don't understand why you're so drained. Okay, I'm learning. I'm sorry. My bad. So yeah. Hi, Amber. Rare, that's me, 1111. Guys, go check out Amber. But yeah, so that is kind of what's happening with everyone. Find your soul tribe, guys. Find your soul tribe. Some of you guys are in here and have connected outside of my channel, have connected like outside of Purple Luna Rose, and you help each other. You help each other when you're going through moments of chaos, when the towers are coming down, when Rose is not live. You know what I'm saying? You guys help each other. Jazz Meat, beautiful name. All right, guys, let's get on with the free readings, okay? Union is here. Find the balance. Is your masculine energy and feminine energy going to clash? Absolutely, but there's a purpose and it's all going to work out for your greater good. All right. Free readings. I see the questions coming in, guys. Jazz Meat got my attention on Facebook. Is Andrew... Ooh, the shift. I feel the shift, Jazz Meat. I wonder why she was drawn here. Can you guys tell why she was drawn here? All right, so Jazz Meat, I'm going to tell you about Andrew. Ready? You have this really awkward connection. You don't understand it. People could look at you like you're funny, but people also feel the energy when you both come into a room. It's like pow, right? And everybody feels it around you. It's possible that I don't feel like there's necessarily separation, but there's been a shift in the energy. So in other words, you're moving towards your purpose and not the person anymore. And that's why the communication has changed. So her question was, will we ever be able to talk like before? And the answer was the High Priestess. The High Priestess is my bridging energy in the twin flame journey. So when I do like our current energy update, I look at masculine energy, I look at feminine energy, and then there's a bridging energy in the middle. And she is represented, or that energy is represented by the High Priestess, because the High Priestess talks about secrets, mysteries, things you don't understand, things you haven't learned yet. It's the veil between heaven and earth, right? So with this card coming out, it tells me, Jasmine, that you found me, because we're on the twin journey. So make sure to hit that follow button. And also, I'm telepathy. There's telepathy, right? So I'm getting like you talk to the person, but it's like they understand what you're saying without there being words. All right, I hope that was helpful. Laura Weber. Laura Weber, will me and Michael work this out? Laura Weber, do you see the same name everywhere you go? Like, I'm asking, I want to know, like, do you see the name Michael everywhere you go? No, just me. I was just drawn to you and picked you. I will be doing Earth Sign Live tonight. And I do offer free readings at the end. So if you want to come check that out, if you have another question, yeah, but I definitely was drawn to your energy, a strong soul connection, most likely twin flame. All right. So Laura says, yeah, sometimes. And mine's not a sometimes. Mine's a all the freaking time, right? Everywhere I go, like I'm shocked if anybody's name is different, right? So here's what I'm getting. Your question was, will you work this out? A Six of Swords is here, and it tells me that somebody was guided to go somewhere else. And like things were chaotic, something wasn't very healthy. It always talks about like the the water. If you look really closely, the water is real turbulent where they're at and where they're going. It's much more calmer. The Hierophant is here. It also says it's official. This is definitely sometimes talks about marriage, but I feel like this is not necessarily marriage. It's just a connection between two. I don't want to say two souls, but it's like a spiritual connection is what this card is representing. And the Three of Hearts is here. So I feel like until something can be made official, it's going to take a minute for this Three of Hearts to heal. All right, Laura, I hope that was helpful. I just want to show you the star was on the bottom. Clean slate. Krishna, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is you get what you want. I'm going to say that wrong, Twitch. Tribulator. Hello. Free readings, guys. Let's see them. I don't want to have to scroll back through there. So if you sent one already, just send it again. Krishna. Yes, Laura, I do private readings in my Etsy shop. A link should be in the description box. Yes, ma'am, I do. And I also offer special twin flame coupons. And I do get that energy from you. So just message me in the Etsy shop. Again, link should be in the description box. Yes, Krishna, 10 of Pentacles is like the best card. It says that you all your goals, all your accomplishments, all your achievements, everything you want. So that's a pretty big card for me to only pull one card for your question. All right, Rare, that's me. 1111. What should I be focused on? What does Rare, that's me, 1111 need to focus on? The Wheel of Fortune. Changing your luck, changing your outlook on luck. Are you feeling like you're not really lucky right now? Like things are not working in your favor? Like you come across one obstacle after another? That's kind of what I'm getting and experiencing, like change that mentality. I've been having to struggle with this. I shouldn't say I've been having to work on this because I'm struggling with it myself. So it seems kind of silly, Amber, but when you are giving yourself, okay, so here's how I do it, right? It sounds so dumb, but I'll be so frustrated and I'll be like, we're not going to make it to this appointment on time. And we'll be in the car or something. And I'll be like, we're going to make it to this appointment on time. We're going to get there early. I'm going to find $20 in the doorway. I'm just saying, just like start replacing it with all kinds of positive craziness. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's a little bit about like negative thinking or feeling like you're stuck or like you're stuck in bad luck. All right. Tribulator on Twitch. Absolutely. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to talk to Tribulator on Twitch about. Ooh. Ooh. And they flew out too. The tower comes out. So the tower is definitely representing Mars masculine energy. You are going through some sort of massive change. It could have been a little shocking to you, but it's good. Whatever it is, it's like there was something in your way. And I always say we were trying to sweep it under the rug. So Tribulator, I feel like you didn't expect this thing to happen. The thing is going to have something to do with money or a person that has money. It could be you if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm doing earth signs later today. So if you are a Taurus, make sure to come back at 8 p.m. Central Time and watch us. But it's about like stepping up to the plate is what I'm getting with the King of Pentacles. And it has something to do with work or money or somebody that has money. And then the Three of Pentacles here, and it's telling me that it's a good thing. So when I first seen the tower, I was like, oh, what is this thing? And the King of Pentacles coming out, stepping up to the plate. Three of Pentacles is like celebration. It's also possible too, there could be a little bit of a warning here with the celebration, soul tribe. It's like you have some close friends and somebody could be telling you, like somebody could be giving you too much information, or maybe like telling you what to do is what I'm getting. Like there's too many hands in the pot here is what I'm getting. Tribulator, I'm going for my dreams, trying to pursue a sport. Combat sport. Super cool. How awesome is that? King of Pentacles says you step up to the plate. Georgine on Facebook. I remember that energy. Nine of Wands comes out. So, thank you, Tribulator. Thank you. All right, so a collective for somebody, either collective or somebody in here who's being quiet and not asking for a reading. Nine of Wands comes out. Nine of Wands says you're being too stubborn. You probably know that you're being stubborn about it. It's like you want it your way or no way. And I'm not reading for Tribulator anymore, guys. This is just for someone in here who doesn't want to speak up and is not saying anything. So what's happening here is Spirit saying this wall that you've built, you need to step away from it. You need to step away from it and look at something from a different perspective because you're missing something because of the stubbornness. Thank you, Tribulator. Super cool. All right, guys. Should we do more? Is there more questions? Is that it? Should we wrap it up? Miss Owl. Miss Owl, let me know if you would like a reading. Tribulator, thank you so much for coming in on Twitch. Our Twitch numbers are definitely growing. That average viewer count, that was no joke. Really? Georgine says, an interesting time to be doing this kind of reading on Facebook and for me to see it now. All right, Georgine, you're going to have to tell me why. I am. We are getting close. We are. Soulmate Healing coming in. Hello. Rare, that's me. I did read for her. Amber. It was the negative thinking, bad luck thing. And it's definitely like replace it. I was doing it too. So just replace it with positive thoughts, Amber, even if they sound crazy. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Soulmate Healing. Thank you. Al's always in there hanging out with us. Al's definitely helping me get my average count number up for sure. Musicians, that's a good idea. I need to get Junior on Twitch singing. Like that's what I need to be doing. Oh, I will definitely do that, Soulmate. Thank you so much for always being so helpful. All right, Diana, let's see. Diana, do you have a question? I feel like you have a question. Sweet. Miyaka. Did I say that right? Miyaka? All right, Diana, I'm going to go with it. Mika. I haven't been doing the hard candy, but I have been doing the gum. Okay, give me just a second. All right, sorry guys. Coughing fit, and I had to chew my gum down. Diana says spirit. Well, no, definitely. The Strength card comes out, another major arcana, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so the Strength card, Inner Conflict. So when I posted this video, sorry, I'm gonna cry now. Oh no, it's just the coffee. But when I posted this video, you knew exactly what I was talking about: internal conflict, masculine, feminine energy. The Star, second major arcana to come out, tells me you need a clean slate. You need to start over doing something. You need to give yourself hope for the future. I feel like you're not giving yourself a clean slate because you don't have hope that something will work out, is kind of what I'm getting. It's going to have to do with your money and your job. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is about your resources. Spirit's saying that you are your own resource, and that's kind of what I'm getting. Junior likes to sing, guys, but he likes to sing cover songs. But he is the range. Like the other day I was talking about we have another tribe person that that sings, and he was like, does she sing like me? And I was like, no. No. For the most part, people sing and they have like a certain type of music that they sing, right? Like for our subscriber, she sings a lot of, like, I would say opera type of music, right? Then there's like people who sing country music, and then there's people who sing like, there's just all different kinds, right? Junior can definitely mimic a broad range, you know what I mean? Like he can, and I mean females, males, all the way from Britney Spears to Johnny Cash. You see what I'm trying to say? That's massive. That's unique. That's different. Not many people can do that. And when I say he can do this, I mean like he can make himself sound like that person, like that song. And so, yeah, I need to get him out here on the camera so I can wear glass. The bad thing is about doing cover songs is you can't get monetized anywhere. So he would definitely have to build a fan base, and then work on donations and whatnot. But yeah, he has a beautiful, beautiful voice. I like that idea, Soulmate. She's so full of great ideas. Look at that. Is it Thako? Am I saying it wrong? Watching from South Africa. How cool is that? All right, I'm going back up here. Kim, hey, hello. Georgine, let me know if you're still in here. Soulmate says, I am an idea machine. All right, Georgine, ready for your reading? Here we go. The Fool came out. Just pulling it up so we all know whose energy we're looking at. The Fool tells me that you're thinking about doing something, but you're not actually doing it just yet. It's kind of like me with the cigarette smoking. I was like, I'm thinking about quitting smoking, and I talked about thinking about quitting smoking for quite some time before I actually started doing it. So it's like you're on the ledge, you're ready to jump, but you got fear that if you jump, you're just gonna go splat. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. The Four of Pentacles comes out. The Four of Pentacles tells me that you're holding on to something too tightly, Georgine. Here's the reason that you're holding on to it so tightly. I'm going to go up and post your other question in just a minute. But the reason you're holding on to it so tightly is because you think that's all there is. So Georgine has a comment on Facebook, guys. I know you guys can't see them all. Guys, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch at the same time, all the time. That's how it works, right? So I know you can only see like your posts. That's why I try to put them up there so you can see that they're coming from different areas. But she mentioned about how she's having to move. She's having to move by November. I think she gave a date up there. I'm not sure. But she's scared. She's scared of moving because she thinks that's all there is. So Four Pentacles, Georgine says that you need to release the idea that this is all there is. So you're having to move because we're having tower moments. We've all been talking about it. And again, it's like surprise things. It's not like you planned on moving. You didn't plan on moving, right, Georgine? So she has to move by November 30th. So it's like now this new thing or this new tower or this new obstacle or this new whatever has happened, and you see it as an obstacle, but really the obstacle was staying there. Something about staying there was keeping you held back from being able to go on to what you were doing. So now the tower moment has happened, and you're going to have to find a new location, and you're going to have to move. And you're going to realize that you should have done it a long time ago. That's usually how it works out for everyone. We have this notion that it's not going to be better. We have to hold on so tightly to what little bit we have because this is all there's going to be. And really, there's something about that home or getting out of that home into something else that's going to be bigger and better for you. And it'll help you release this notion that this is all you're going to have. All right, Georgie. On the bottom, Queen of Cups. take care of yourself, give yourself self-love, self-care. You know you're going through something that's challenging. You know you're going through something that's difficult. So now's the time to implement all those tools and use them for yourself. That's what I'm having to do now that I've moved and decided to quit smoking all at the same time. Crazy. Great on the game show panel, guessing with tarot. Tell me about this. Sarah Jane on Facebook. Hello. Facebook is kicking butt today. Guys, if you're new on Facebook and you got a reading, make sure to hit that follow button. Hi, Sarah. We're doing free readings. Thank you, Georgine. Thank you. All right, Sarah, let's see what's going on for Sarah Jane on Facebook. What does Spirit want to talk to Sarah about? Ooh, Three of Pentacles comes out. So Three of Pentacles is teamwork. So it's telling me that someone's wanting to work with you. Three of Pentacles says that this could be about work, but I don't think so. I think it's about someone that you think doesn't want to work with you. But they do. It's like they respect your ideas. But there's like some sort of energy of not being able, Ace of Cups on the bottom. There's too much emotion involved is kind of what I'm getting here. Ooh. I feel like it's actually someone from your past. So it's someone you know. And they want to like come back into the picture, or they want to talk to you again about all these emotions and what they're feeling. But they feel like you're just going to reject them or leave them again, something like that. All right, Sarah, I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, I had so much fun. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out with me. Don't forget, tonight we'll have a regular view of the cards. I just wanted you to see that I'm doing well. I am okay. I am trying to quit smoking, so the struggle is real, guys. Send positive vibes. But yes, guys, we will be back tonight. We will do Earth signs, so we're going to look at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I do offer free readings for you guys that are new that came in. I do offer free readings at the end of each of those. So yeah, make sure to come back tonight and check us out. I appreciate all of you so very much. I had such a good time today. Thank you, Sarah. I'm so glad. So glad. All right, guys, if you were drawn to me, I promise it's for a reason. We're on the twin journey. Hi. So yeah, make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure to hit that like button, and then you get more of this information. Spirit draws you to me for a reason, guys. All right, I will see everyone tonight for the Earth signs. I appreciate you guys all so very much. And I'm always, always, always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.